Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Scrapbook Your Joy May guest design spot. It is also for May I Scraplift You, put together by Crystal Barrett over at Pineapple Papers. And we are scraplifting Scrappy M, and this is the layout that I chose. And and I'm using the Buenos Dias collection by Obed Marshall. And that is the layout that I have created. A little sneak peek there. So I'm just kind of flipping through, deciding what photo I may want to scrapbook. I did go through and throw in some vacation photos in with this kit because it's very vacation-esque. That is my son we went to Gulf Shores in Alabama, and that is the Battleship Alabama, I believe, and we stopped and visited that, and he was like super excited about that. So I'm going to use that sheet right there as my white 12 by 12 cardstock. I don't use a lot of cut apart, you guys know that, so when it's in a paper pad and I'm able to flip it over and use the white side, I do that as well. I'm just trimming my photo down just a smidge so that I can make it fit on the page. And I am going to go ahead and adhere that down. And I'm going to adhere it straight down to the page. I did not mat or do anything to my photo. I am very happy when I do this. I don't always mat my photos, and I don't always not mat my photos. This one I didn't really want to mat the photo because I'm going to have so many square elements on the page that I just wanted to let the photo speak for itself. It's a huge battleship with my son in a lime green shirt. We're going to be able to see the photo. So I do cut all the scrap pieces of paper that I have already used, and I'm going to cut those. So instead of cutting into some more 12 by 12 sheets, I'm going to use up my scraps, and I'm going to cut them all into 2 by 2 squares. And I sure hope I don't make you watch me do all that. I don't. And there they all are right there. So now I'm going to I obviously cut way too many than I will need. So I am going to come in and go ahead. And I'm off on the bottom of the screen there, and I do apologize for that. I don't think I fixed that either this time around. I'm going to lay them out to make sure that I have as many squares as I need. We kind of get a feel for it on how the design of Scrap and Ebb over there did. So I just get it all laid out, and I cut so many different papers that I have a plethora of choices, and I just don't want to make any of them match. See right there, I was like, oh, that's too close. I just didn't want them to be, corners or anything. I didn't want any of them to touch. I do run some of them off the page. I'm really liking the way that looks. And we're going to get one more in there. And I believe it does not end up looking like this in the end, guys. Not going to lie to you. So I do pull out my Martha Stewart scoreboard and just a little stylus. And I'm going to take them and I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch in on each side. So I'm going to show you, and then I do all of them off screen. I was just watching some Netflix. Binge watching Netflix and YouTube sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and come in and cut the corners out so that they fold up nicely. And then I'm going to take my edge distresser, my Tim Holtz edge distresser, which I'm reaching for right there, and I'm going to distress the heck out of the edges. Like, I tear them. I mean, it's a big mess sometimes. But I was really liking that look. And then I'm going to fold it up and I'm going to show it to you. So that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to do all of those, and here they are. I am going to take my black gel pen and do a couple messy lines on the inside, and they're all done. Yay! Oh, if only I could do that in real life. So I'm just going to go ahead and start laying these out. I use one for a spacer just so I can keep them in a row. And I'm just going to start laying them down. And yeah, there's my spacer again. And then we pull the spacer up. And we're going to go all the way up the page and down the page. This layout was super simple, super fun, and it is the last one for my guest design spots on over at Scrapbook Your Joy with the Obed Marshall Buenos Dias collection. I had so much fun with this collection and super excited and appreciated, and I want to thank Sandra so much over on Scrapbook Your Joy. You guys have got to go check out the store, check out the Facebook groups. They'll all be linked down below. Give Sandra a shout out and purchase this collection or see what else she has in stock, because it is a fabulous company. This is also for May I Scraplift You. And this was put together by Crystal Barrett over at Pineapple Papers. So in the description box down below, I will also have a link to all the other lovely creatives that are playing along with this series. So don't forget to hop on over to their channels and see which layout they chose from Scrap and M to Scraplift and what fun they had creating it. This one was so much fun, and I love all the dimension. Like, yes, super love this. So I am going to go ahead and flip it over now. And I just trim everything off. And some of those bigger pieces, I will fill in the gaps where I left some holes. I'm trying to flatten them out just a little bit so I make sure I get an even cut. And yeah, I ran it off all 4 sides. I get them out the way. And then I'm going to come in with some embellishments, obviously, because you got to embellish, words are hard, the page. But right here, I'm going to grab some of these bigger ones and just like fill in these little spots right here that need a few added extra little pieces. And then I'm going to take these, the little fun, it's a die cut, and I'm going to layer it up on that circle, and then it's going to serve as part of my title. I am going to use this suitcase somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where I can use it, and that's from the chipboard sheet. I do settle right there. I'm going to nestle it right in between those two because, you know, we are actually on vacation. This little shirt, absolutely love him, so I'm going to squeege him down on right there. I was just kind of throwing everything at this layout because, you know, it's fun. The title is going to be Yay Travel Fun. So I do get the chipboard yay in there and the puffy, foamy travel. So we have a lot of different dimensions. That's not yay, that's yeah. Yeah. And I get that stuck down, and I'm just sticking them right there in the cute little squares. I go ahead and add some of those little circle, I believe they're bottle caps, and I tuck them in and under. Now that does say vacaciones, but even though I don't speak Spanish, I know enough to know that that's vacation, I hope. If not, that's what I'm going with, so I did stick it on there. I get the cool, and I layer that up over the chipboard suitcase. I'm going to pop in some of these chipboard stars all over the place in place of enamel dots, and that is pretty much going to do it. If you liked my layout, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below if you have not already. Don't forget to hop on over to Scrapbook Your Joy and pick up this collection. And also don't forget to go in the description box down below and see all the other lovelies that have created today and scrap lifted with Crystal Barrett, and hop on over and see all their videos and what they created. Give them some love. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Thank you. Bye.